Hello, what's up? This is Styler. In this video I will review a Note 4 clone in white with the MTK6572 chipset. Please notice that this is not a one-to-one clone, as the display is a little bit smaller than on the original, but the rest looks exactly like on the original Note 4. This version comes with a 5.5-inch IPS display, S Pen and Air Command, eye scrolling in the browser, single SIM, a fake heart rate monitor, GPS, Bluetooth, and has a weight of 160 grams because of the real metal frame around display. I got mine from liftmal.com. As always, have a look below in the video description and my blog for more details, specifications and camera samples. Let me first say that this version is not really recommended if you want to run bigger 3D games and a lot of apps, and because of the low RAM it also sometimes can lag a little bit. The main reason for getting this version is the look of the phone and the very low price. For standard calling, SMS, emails and smaller games and apps, it will work just fine. Let's now have a quick look on the design and physical aspects. So here on the back we see the rear camera on 13 megapixel, but in reality it's only on 8 megapixel. We have here a really strong LED flash on the back, and this one is really strong. We have here a fake heart rate monitor or sensor. We have here the Samsung logo. We also have some kind of texture here on the back like on the original Note 4. We see here below the back speaker, and the speaker is pretty loud actually. We have here the S Pen. In the bottom here we have some fake microphones, but one of them will of course work. We have here the USB. And on this side here we then have the power button. We also see we have the design like on the original Note 4, and this is made of real metal. In the top we have a fake IR blaster. We have the 3.5mm headphone jack and a fake noise cancelling microphone. On this side we have the volume rockers, and that's it. So let us have a look on the front. Here we have a proximity sensor, we have a notification LED, we have the earpiece and the front-facing camera on 2 megapixel. Then we also here see the nice Samsung logo, and you also notice we have this texture. And actually the screen is a little bit rounded here. It's a little bit curved here in the edges, not much, but a little bit. Then you notice we have a totally black display here, and the display is on 5.5 inch, so it's not that big than on the original Note 4, because the original is using a 5.7 inch. We here below have the home button here, and the home button is really solid and good. Okay, so let me also show you here the S Pen. Here we have the S Pen, but we don't have any logos or anything on this one. We have here a fake button. This button doesn't do anything really. Okay, so you see here, let me turn around 360 degrees so you can see the design. And let's have a look here on the back side. So here we see the back cover. So here we see the phone from the back. We have here a micro SD slot. You see some pins here. I don't know if they will work or just a fake. But we also here have the SIM card, and this is for the micro SIM card. Here we see the battery. This one says 3000 mAh. But I doubt that it will be on 3000, more likely only 2000 maximum or 2500. Then here we have the back speaker. We see the S Pen here. Let me open up here, and let's have a look here. See the battery, the size and thickness, and here we don't have any label or anything. But the original batteries from Samsung for the Note 4 will fit here also, so that's a good thing if you want to upgrade the battery. Let us check the weight of this phone here. So we see it's 203 grams including the battery, so it's really heavy. And this is because of the huge metal frame around the display here. So this is a really heavy phone. And here we see the thickness on the thickest spot on the back. You notice that the back curves a little bit here, but it's around 8.47 millimeter in the thickness. So let us now boot up the device so we can see the boot animation. And here we have the lock screen, so let me unlock. We have here the UI, and let me turn down the brightness a little bit, because it's a little bit too bright. Can you see now? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So let us have a look on the Android UI and the speed. So remember, this one is only dual core, so it will lag a little bit, as you notice here. And you can see it's okay, but it's not that fast. Let me go into the app drawer here. Let's try to scroll a little bit here. Let's go back, and you can also do like this, and here it would be faster, you can see. Okay. Let us have a look here on the viewing angle. Viewing angle seems to be okay. It is a IPS display, so it has okay colors and sharpness. And this display is not a HD, it's only QHD, so the resolution will be lower. But as you notice, when we go really close, it is okay for normal usage here. I would not recommend it for 3D games or higher graphics, but for normal usage as calling, SMS and so on, it's okay. So let us have a look here. In the settings we have, of course, some quick toggles here. Let me show you different toggles. Okay, let me go back into the settings. So let us just have a quick look here what we have. We have display, language, lock screen, motion and gestures, smart screen, power saving mode, accounts, security, apps, storage and so on. About device. Let's have a look here what it says. Android 4.4.4 it says, but this will be fake because in reality it's only 4.2 Jelly Bean. Yeah, so this is just fake. Go back. And let us now have a look on the Play Store. So let us go to the Play Store. Here we have the Play Store, and you can update this. There's no problems with this one. You can download the newest YouTube and so on. Let's open YouTube. And here we see YouTube. So this will also work fine. Go back. And let's have a look in the phone dialer. So here we see the phone dialer. Let me go back again. And here we have messaging for SMS. Let's try to have a look on the keyboard. Back again. And let's go into the app drawer. And let me show you the S Health. We have it here. So here we have pedometer, for example, and this one will work. It says 7 now, 11, 17 and so on. Let me go back. We have here the heart rate monitor, and this one will likely just be fake. You put your finger on this spot here on the back and press on start. and it will start to try to monitor your finger. And here you see 83 beats per minute, but I think this is just fake. Let's go back. And this phone also supports notification LED. I will see if I can show it here. You can see here it's blue, so we have the notification LED on top here, and this one can flash, as you notice. Now it's out. So let me also quickly demonstrate the eye scrolling in the browser. You see here it will find the eye, and you can just scroll by tilting the phone. You can stop, tilt back. Actually it will work with or without your eyes. I think it always just activates this tilting in the browser, and of course you can also disable this, but this will simulate the eye tracking in the browser. So let us try the speaker. Let me try the music player here so we can hear the speaker. And let us try to connect to a Bluetooth speaker here. So I will enable Bluetooth here and search for the speaker. And here we have the speaker, I believe. Yeah. Let me connect. So it's connected. Let's go back. Let's try the music player again. So as you notice, it's really fast and loud. So now I'm going to test out OTG, and let us try to put this here to see if it finds the OTG. So it doesn't seem that OTG is supported. Nothing happens. No. So this phone doesn't support OTG. So let us have a look on the camera. And the camera is only pretty average, I would say. It's nothing special. So let me try to take a picture. And let us have a look here on the quality. So what you notice is that it's okay but not great. So when you zoom, you can see it's getting blurry pretty fast, so it's okay. And here are some other samples. I will provide some samples below in the video description, so please have a look. Go back here. So we have here different settings here, front facing camera and so on. We have here a mode button here, so you can change different modes here. This is nicely made here with an animation here, so that's okay. So let's have a look here in the settings. Here we see different settings here in the menu. Let's scroll a little down. Picture size, we see here it says 13 megapixel, but this is interpolated. It will only maximum have 8 megapixel. Let's try out the front facing camera. And here we see the front facing. Try to take one picture. Switch back. And here we see the front facing. You see it's not really good, it's really bad actually, but it works. Let us test out the LED flash, and the LED flash is actually pretty strong. You also notice here that it's not that weak. For some reason they actually put a decent LED flash inside. So the next minutes I will just show some apps and some settings and put some music in the background, so please enjoy. So let me also show you the kit mode here. Let's start up and set a code. So this is a kit mode, so you can give the phone to your kid, and they can also use some apps, but only these apps. So the phone is now limited to this. They can, for example, go to the camera, they can go here to the video player, so on, but they can't do anything else. So to exit, have to enter this code again. So let us try out the S Pen, and this will start up the air command. You see here 4 options only, and we have here the S Pen with a fake button. The button doesn't do anything. We don't have any logos or anything. Let me try to, for example, use this one here. And here we see I can draw something here, but you do notice it has a long delay. But yeah, you can use it, but it's not really that good. And here you can also move this around, take a screenshot. Let's try this one here, for example. Okay. And to close the air command, you just hold this, or you can put in the S Pen to activate or to deactivate it again, like this. This is the camera. Let's go back. You can also just use your finger to close it. What you also notice is we have here white backlight in the touch buttons. So let us now try out a test call.
The number you've dialed is incomplete. Please call the information service. Die von Ihnen gewählte ist nicht vollständig. Bitte rufen Sie die Auskunft an.
So you can see the proximity sensor works. So we are now in the end of this video, and I will now list some of the main pros and cons that I have found on this device. The pros are the UI almost look like the original Note 4. It has very nice materials, metal frame, and feels very heavy in the good way. It has a very low price for a Note 4 clone, even though it's not a one-to-one display. This version comes with a S Pen with working air command. It has notification LED plus light in the touch buttons, and the backlight is very strong. So the cons are that it only scores around 10,000 in Antutu. That's kind of low. The screen is only a 5.5 inch and not 5.7 inch like on the original. The screen is not HD, only QHD, but for normal usage I guess it's okay for the price. It only has half GB RAM and 4 GB ROM, but it still has storage enough for bigger games and apps, and you can use a SD card. Also, the camera is not really good, very standard for cheap clones. So that's it for now. Remember also to check out my blog. You find the link in the video description. If you have any questions, please comment below, give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.